Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast. Today we're going to be talking about chapter 1 of Wolf Pride book, which is available to non-VIP players now. This is a VIP book originally. So we start the chapter with we are running through the forest to towards a waterfall, and there's a wolf behind us. And then finally the wolf closes on us and is upon us, and then the wolf form sort of changes into a man, and you get to choose this man's race. And this is Bastine, one of your love interests, and you have a mystical bond with this strange man. And then you sort of spend some romantic time with Bastine, this strange person, and then a crash. You wake up, so it was a dream. And when you wake up, a strange person helps you out, and you feel a strange connection between both of you. And when you come out and watch this person's face, you remember this is just a person about whom you were dreaming very vividly. And you learn that this guy is Bastine. By the way, you can definitely customize Bastine's name. I did that, but Bastine is like the default name. Then what happens? We learn. So this is close to West Virginia, and this place is Hunts Peak, and this is where our mom's from. But our mom never actually told us much about this place since we were a child. We saw pictures of it, we dreamt about it, but we never. And in those dreams, every time there was Bastine. But our mom was afraid of this, so we didn't tell our mom that we're going to Hunts Peak. Sort of going behind her back, we're here at Hunts Peak. Bastien sort of helps us, and we feel a strong connection between us. But then another car pulls up there with two strange and shabby looking dude. There comes our second love interest, who is also gender customizable, and this is Morgan. So she's our second love interest. She is, as they describe, a ranger and is with some people there. As Bastien would put it, she is doing some harm to that place. But Bastien and Morgan both they looked very animous to each other. So there is an animosity between them. We don't know where it's coming from, but Bastien is telling us we won't be safe with Morgan, and Morgan is telling us we won't be safe with Bastien. But we choose to stay with Bastien, and in a diamond scene, we can go to take a trip up the forest with Bastien, because Bastien wants us to meet our folks and our history, because that's why mainly we're here. And we are alone in a strange forest, in a strange place, completely unknown place. And Bastien is a strange person, but we're feeling safe, not any other feeling that we should be having, but we're feeling also close to home. And then we have various conversations like what we ask Bastien, what do you do? And that seems like a alien language or alien question, because that is probably something Bastien has never heard of. And also Bastien has never left the woods. He doesn't know how the city looks like. And we sort of go to the waterfall that we saw in our dreams. We spend some good time there. We bond with Bastien. We learn more, and we see Bastien helps a bird. And he also doubt like birds just fly away from human. So why the bird is so getting close to Bastien, and it's not trying to flinch or anything. So then finally we get out of there. Bastien lifts us in the town, and we meet our uncle there. And we go to uncle's house. We see it's a mess, but overall the dinner was really good, and we're also eating after a long time. We press on our uncle why our mom left this town, Hunts Peak, and we learn that our dad would have been killed. And that's because our mom married a stranger and someone who is not from this place, an outsider, so to speak. So we get furious just because our mom married someone who is an outsider, she would have to die or they would have to die. But our uncle doesn't tell us anything. She sends us to a bar. In that bar, we meet Lila, and who is pregnant, we see, and we sort of were having a conversation with her. Then two people, one woman and a man, they burst in the bar and they tell us to go with them. And Lila also assures us that we can go and it's part of the process, ritual, and stuff like that. So literally get, as one would say, abducted, but that was not quite an abduction, but it was most likely you were taken somewhere forcefully for sure. But still, our main character agrees at some point. So it was a weird thing in a weird place. RMC is just going with the flow. Someone is asking them to go. RMC didn't have much choice there, and we go there, and we finally in a van. It pulls outside at the outskirts. So it pulls at the outskirts of the Hunts Peak, and we come out of the van, whether we take the help of the woman or we don't take the help of the woman who was there to take us in that place. We don't know till then. And then we meet Bastien there. And there were a lot of people saying something about a ritual and stuff. And they're also saying some weird stuff among themselves. So we get really spooked out, and it definitely felt creepy. And you see, Bastien is not wearing normal clothes, but like them, he's wearing something really weird and with like a lot of teeth in his waist and a really weird outfit. And he's talking about some ritual, and the bonding is in the next chapter. So we've been abducted, as they put it, and we're brought to the forest in a weird place where there is supposedly some rituals going on, and then Bastien is there. What is going to happen next, and what bond do you share with Bastien, and what supernatural powers lie there, and if Bastien is not a human, then what he is? I mean, it's Ulf Price is Ulf, so we'll find more about that in chapter 2. So far, the dream and stuff, it reminds me of the Nightbound book, but overall, it's really a good book. I enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, how do you liked it? How do you like it? And so far, how do you feel? I'll see you in the next video. Till then, peace out.